What's going on, guys? XQ420 here. You know what the deal is. You know how I get down when I come around. I am back. I'm in the building. We got those things on us. Heater, touch, the chopper, burner without a shadow of a doubt. First time to the channel, hit the subscribe button. You'll get that daily dose of news and commentary with a twist from your boy. It will change your life. Today's video. But the Chinese sociologist out there, he's pulling no punches. Letting folks know will drive the U.S. to their death. Let's jump into this. Alright, article right here from the Blaze. Chinese sociologist says as long as 1.4 billion Chinese people eat, sleep, defecate, and urinate every day, we will drive the U.S. to its death. Hey, they letting you know what the deal is, bud. I said, man, I ain't even gonna pull no punches. We see what kind of folk we working with out there. We done softened y'all up for the kill. You know what I'm saying? So as long as we got folks that's dropping deuces and pissing every day, maybe do a little eating, a little sleeping, just a little bit. We don't want to do too much. It said, but we'll take y'all out. You know why? Because y'all don't make nothing. And from what we've seen, all we got to do is come up with a little viral load and you fold up. Fold right into pieces. Shut your whole economies down and all. It said, yeah, we got you right where we want you. And bud, I've been trying to tell folks, I'm like, man, they just skating through way too easily. You know what I'm saying? Without a care in the world, ain't heard nothing from them. Now, come on now. The initial place of the outbreak, you feel like they get the full storm over there. You know what I'm saying? Because they'd have no clue what's going on. But, I guess they all right. Said it's all good. So we got the Chinese sociologist up here, Dr. Li Yi. Says it's just a matter of time before China takes over the United States GDP and becomes the powerhouse in the world. And with China being the powerhouse, oh Lord. And we already see that a whole lot of their policy slipping into other places of the world. Let's get serious. Lockdowns, they were initiated by China. Everybody followed a communist country's lead. You know what I'm saying? I was like, dude, why are we following a communist country? We're not communists. And folks just like, oh, it's what we got to do. No, bruh. Man, don't be paying attention to them folks out there. But it's slippery slope. Let me tell you right now, bud. You can't, your ice skates, they ain't that great. You ain't got that good of skills. You know what I'm saying? To stop this slope we going down, bud. Your skis, all we gonna do is go downhill. That thing's like that, bud. It's about straight down. You're about free falling. That's where we at right now. So, this was according to a Monday report from the Daily Wire. Yi's remarks, reported by Memory TV, came in mid-October and were delivered at the Shenzhen Dialogue Forum in Shenzhen, China. This came from October, so you know things a little bit behind. You got to do some digging to find out some stuff from China. You know how they hid the COVID from everybody. Oh man, it ain't no human-to-human transmission, but they knew what the deal was out there. That's why they won't let nobody from Wuhan travel nowhere else in China. Man, how you think they kept the outbreak from? Both Beijing and what's the other one? Was it Shanghai? Yeah, Beijing and Shanghai. But boy, them out there, but they ain't got no deaths. Come on now, if it started in China, don't you feel like they would have got smacked in the face? No, bud. But you know what they send the folk from Wuhan? They send them everywhere else in the world, no problem. Oh, you can leave here and go everywhere else in the world. Stay in China, but you can't go nowhere else in China, though. We gonna restrict your movement there. So, but folks they have went away from that. All they did, instead of blaming China, instead of being PO'd at China, you know what it went to? Orange man bad. Man, Trump, you did it. It's your fault. It's like, dang, bud. What about China? They don't want... But folks, they shut their minds off. And you know what's even worse? Man, as I move more and more and look through Twitter, folks are praising China. I'm like, oh, bud. Man, you don't need to be bowing down before them. Let's get serious now. But it ain't the one we need to be bowing before. But... And folks out there like, oh, man, China cares about their citizens. I'm like, please, man, stop. Don't give me that nonsense, man. You can hit me with something else, but don't hit me with that, okay? I told the one person up there, They were praising China. I was like, well, you go on and move to China and let me know how it works out. I'll send my regards out there to you if they let you get my letter. You know what I'm saying? So, Merriman reported that the Chinese sociologist Dr. Li Yi said in October 16th, 2020 speech delivered in the, of course, the forum. I can't say these words, man, it's too much. It said that China would overtake the United States in GDP by 2027, and that COVID-19 has been harmful to the U.S. and Europe, but beneficial to China and North Korea. Now, hold on a second. How is the pandemic beneficial for you? I mean, don't y'all care about people's lives, or do you not give a rip? Sound like they say, hey, Bo, this thing worked out for us perfectly. I got this thing in motion. We feel good about it. We gonna stamp on your throat, too. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I was telling people, I said, Bo, you don't fold up. Man, but we fought the American Revolution when smallpox was around. The folks understand what smallpox is, and they ain't no misdiagnosing that. But when you got that, you know it, okay? And folk were falling out dead. But smallpox, man, you leave a village 1 week, come back 2 weeks later, and damn, the whole village be dead. Be 50 folk laying out, bud. KO blowed. Man, we won't running into nothing like that. But they're like, boy, we see the folks a fold right up for us. No problem, Bo. Like a piece of tissue, bud. I mean, touch all the edges together, bud. I mean, it just, it's, and I seen it. And we have. But we folded up. And it's pitiful, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. But of course, Dr. Yi holds a PhD in sociology from the University of Illinois. Dang, infiltrator. Dang, Bo. Come on, man. Infiltration. Man, with Illinois. But man, infiltrator right in the United States, got his degree. Come on now. And according to his LinkedIn account, he is a full-time professor at Renmin University in China. And then, of course, following Dr. Yi's October 16th speech, Renmin University issued a statement denying his employment at the university. No, Bo, don't deny it. We know that's where the man works at, okay? Oh, man, he don't work here. Bo, he's just coming out and saying the quiet part out loud for everybody. So, of course, it goes right back through the turning out that China overtake the United States in 2027. And it was said that this might be delayed for a year or two, but this year God has pulled off a little trick, right? God created COVID-19 and spread it to every country in the world. COVID-19 is bad for Europe and America, but is beneficial for North Korea and China. And what's North Korea also? Communism. Let me know, man. Man said, boy, COVID-19 is good for a little dictatorship, a little tyranny. I mean, it's right in line with what we want to get done. Medical tyranny. And we can lead the sheep to the slaughter. No problem. It said herd them up. All it takes is one dog to snap at your legs, and you just herd right up. And let me tell you something about fear and and using emotion. It'll make you irrational. You know what I'm saying? And we just became completely irrational about everything, bud. We looking at everything in a vacuum right now. But it's gonna be the downfall of us. I'm trying to tell you. And folks out there like, oh man, just pay everybody to stay home. I said, Bo, man, that stuff don't work. Somebody got to go out and do something. Otherwise, when you go to the grocery store, there ain't gonna be no groceries up there, bro. You know what I'm saying? You go to the gas pump, you go to hit it, there's nothing in there. Sorry, bro. You told everybody to stay at home and get paid, so ain't nobody making jack squat. See, you ain't gonna eat and you ain't going nowhere. Unless you're gonna build a garden out back, where you gonna get the seed from? Let me know. Trying to figure out, but unless you're already a farmer, got some seed. And then you have to stand out there with your rifle every day, your shotgun, 12 gauge action. You might have to saw the thing off. Get right out there, you know what I'm saying? But it said in the global economy, China stands out. We are ahead of schedule in terms of overtaking the United States. There will be no problem reaching this goal in 2027. So, boy, they're like, but man, it's all good. And then they went right back to that statement, U.S. will not survive. And it says right here, as long as the 1.4 billion Chinese people, as long as they drop deuce, take a piss, eat a snack, and sleep about 3 hours a day, we all good. And it says, we'll drive the U.S. to its death. Death to the U.S. You know what I'm saying, bud? It's just like, you're like, dang, bud. You watching this and you're like, and ain't nobody paying attention. And everybody clapping a lockdown, clapping a mask, clapping all for it, praising it. But we bow before pagan gods, man. That's what we doing. Hey, I'm gonna bring this stuff to you. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, if it make you mad, it's all good. Folk need to hear this stuff. I'm bringing the message. So, so ye also said that China's 4,000 dead as a result of COVID-19 is nothing compared to the still rising death toll in America. He says, we still have 4,000 dead, right? But if 4,000 die versus 220,000 in the United States, we really haven't lost a single person, have we? We're close to zero infections and zero deaths. If 4,000 people out of 1.4 billion die, that's not the same as no one getting. That's the same as no one getting sick and no one dying. Now let me show y'all something, because I don't know if y'all knew this. You see, they said they got 4,000 people dead. It wouldn't make any sense in the landscape of things unless they're counting their COVID cases differently. Huh. You got this opinion piece that just came out. Well, it came out about a month ago. Time for China to align with global practice in counting coronavirus cases. Why would they want to do something like that? Maybe they know something. Maybe they're like, hey guys, I mean, y'all can be stupid if you want to, but we understand the scope of this thing. So, since February, China's coronavirus tally of confirmed cases does not include positive patients who are asymptomatic or pre-symptomatic. So you know what that means? If you went in there and died of a heart attack and you tested with COVID, you know what they put you down as? Death of a heart attack, not death of COVID. If you got stabbed in the neck and died of COVID, not died of COVID, died of the wound to your neck, you wouldn't be put down as death from COVID. They don't count their asymptomatic cases. And that's what's driving the U.S. The lie of an asymptomatic case. But they know the truth. I'm trying to tell you, man. They know it. They're like, y'all fools out there worried about some asymptomatic cases, but they don't mean nothing. They ain't doing nothing. It ain't driving no. How they down to zero infections? You know how they down? They don't count them by asymptomatic. And let me tell you something right now. They're the only country in the world to adopt a different definition than that of the World Health Organization. And who's in the who's got the World Health Organization in their back pocket? China. Oh, there we go, bud. I mean, that's it to a T. You have to have symptoms in order to be actual positive for something. But for some reason, us around here, bud, we just freaking out over some asymptomatic stuff. And they also say right here, they were releasing some figures from asymptomatic cases in April, but they ain't count as confirmed cases unless they develop symptoms or lung imaging is abnormal. So you got to have both. In closing on this, bud, if we don't pay attention, bud, this is legit. China be done took over. And it's already seeping into your communities. You see it. A little tyranny. And both folks are loving the tyranny. They think tyranny's okay right now. Oh, there's a pandemic out, so tyranny's fine. Oh, no. But you don't want that stuff to creep in. Because once it gets installed, boy, it's hard to get out without a little bit of conflict, a little bit of bloodshed, a little bit of moving of bodies, okay? And you don't want to be in that time period because let me tell you right now, it's every man for himself. Stuff is ruthless and you have to become the ugliest version of yourself. And Bo, you ain't ready for that nonsense. I don't want the nonsense, Bo. I'm trying to tell you right now. So, pay attention to China, Bo. Pay attention. But if you think they ain't sit back licking their chops like a wolf sitting there looking at this one stray lamb out there by itself, Bo, you fooling yourself. So, let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section below. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe. Click the notification bell so you know when I post in the future. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.